furious plane passenger sparks fierce debate after getting into a screaming match with a fellow traveler as she accused them of pushing her seat repeatedly when she reclined it. A woman has reignited the debate over airplane etiquette after getting into a screaming match with a fellow passenger as she accused them of pushing her seat repeatedly when she reclined it. TikTok user Graham Nankaro was the first to upload a video of the fighting to the video sharing platform. And while he has since taken it down, someone named Ian Miles Chong reposted it on X, formerly known as Twitter, where it went viral, gaining more than 2.7 million views and launching a major argument over who was in the wrong. It's unclear when the incident took place or where the flight was headed, but in the video, the unnamed woman could be heard yelling at the man sitting behind her, "The whole trip she pushed my seat. You've seen it. You know she did. I'm allowed to put my seat back," the woman repeatedly screamed at her fellow traveler. She's allowed to put her seat back. You don't get to kick it repeatedly just because you want more space, Ian captioned the clip. The video racked up thousands of responses from viewers, some of whom agreed with Ian and sided with the woman, and others who said it was an unspoken thing, that you shouldn't put your seat back in coach because it's so cramped and tight already. Putting your seat back in coach is an unspoken thing most people don't do. It's really the airline's fault because they've made coach so cramped and tight that putting the seat back shouldn't even be an option, one person responded. I mean, if she wasn't allowed to put her seat back, then why was the seat adjustable? Asked someone else. They add the reclined seat button for a reason. It actually cost the airline extra money to provide this feature. It's meant to be used, another agreed. Kicking the seat is just a whiny childish move, read a fourth tweet. A fifth said, she's saying the truth. But it's also true it sucks the person in front of you puts its seat back. That extra 2 inches of recline on most planes does nothing. Airliners should do away with recliners in coach, suggested a different viewer. One person praised the woman for standing her ground, while another called her pathetic for inconveniencing the person behind her. The topic of whether or not it's acceptable to recline your seat on an airplane has long been debated. Back in June, an etiquette expert weighed in on the topic, and she slammed those who put their chairs back on flights. Etiquette aficionado Diane Gottsman previously told USA Today, unless you were sitting in a seat with extra legroom, or in first class, it would be inconsiderate to recline your seat. Another expert pointed out that it's especially rude if someone is working on a laptop or eating a meal on their tray table. A few weeks later, a flight attendant who goes by at Binvan Online took to TikTok in July to share his thoughts on the argument. I know there will be people in the comments saying, I paid for my ticket, I can do whatever I want. Yes, while that may be true, it doesn't make you not in a low, he said. He explained that before deciding whether or not to put your seat back, you should consider 2 very important things: the length of the flight and the time of day. If you are on a 1-hour flight in the middle of the day, there is no need to recline your seat, he continued. However, if you're on a 1-hour flight at 5 in the morning, you could do it. He went on to advise that if your flight is over 3 hours, you can recline your seat at any time. Anything less than that, he added, you need to read the room and see what's going on.